Sports Academy and Gear Up Sports. It gives me great pleasure and privilege to welcome you all for this precious day. So Wellon, Qatar, in collaboration with Stallion Sports Cricket Academy, Gear Up Sports proudly presents the T20 Premier League, one of the most elite cricketing experience and the first ever Premier T20 cricket tournament in Qatar for the Sri Lankan community. Definitely, this brings the talent, passion, and the true competitive sports. To start it off, the proceedings, may I invite the head table for this evening. So starting with our main sponsor, Mr. Manjula Jayavardhan on behalf of Wellon Restaurant, and also the tournament director, Ashan Pereira, and one of the organizing committee member, Kalpan Neranjan, co-founder of Tatraban Cricket team, and also he has played cricket for Wellon College and Kanagara College in Sri Lanka. And also we would like to invite Roshan Megawarna and Mr. Chaminda Manaperu. Excitement's gonna start. Definitely, it's gonna be a cracking evening to grab the players for this prestigious first ever Wellon Sri Lankan's Premier League 2026, presented by Wellon Restaurants in collaboration with Stallion Sports Academy and Gear Up Sports. I have the honor in calling upon the tournament director, Mr. Ashan Pereira, to give the tournament introduction.
Thanks, Mofaz, and good evening, everyone. And it's been a pleasure and proud moment as Sri Lankan cricketers community in Doha to conduct the first ever hardball cricket tournament for Sri Lankan community, and that's been, all of you are being proud owners of this beautiful project. So I would like to welcome all of you first of all, and I'm sure the evening is going to be, as Mofaz said, it's going to be a cracking evening. So we need to have the excitement, we need to have the hype, and good players come forward. As from the Sri Lankan community in Doha, I can see some of the lot of players who's having talent, but there are no platforms to perform and come forward. So yes, we thought to give them a chance, an opportunity to come forward and showcase your talents and get your cricketing skills upgraded. And thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Let's move on without further. So, proudly present Wellon T20 Sri Lankan Premier League Doha.
Thank you, Mr. Ashan Pereira. Indeed, the Stallion Sports Academy is renowned for organizing world-class cricket tournaments. Of course, they're bringing their experience to Doha, and it's going to be definitely one of the best tournaments in Qatar for the Sri Lankan community. So with that, definitely we have tournament teams as well as their owners. So I have the honor in introducing our main sponsor, which is one of the popular brand in Sri Lanka as well as in Qatar, who is none other than Mr. Manjula on behalf of Wellon Restaurant.
Thank you, Mofaz. Suba Sandhyaවක් හැමෝටම. අපි දැන් සතිය දෙකකට කලින් ප්‍රැක්ටිස් මැච් එකක් ගහුවා හાર્ඩ්බෝල් ටෙස්ට් මැච් එකක්. ඒ වෙලාවේ වගේ සංජයගේ ප්‍රශ්නයක් අපේ ඊගව ප්ලෑන් මොනවද කියලා. ඒකට මම කිව්වා ලොකු ඉවෙන්ට් එකක් ප්ලෑන් කරලා තියෙනවා T20 hardball tournament එක. අපේ areas 4කට mainly අපි market කරලා Colombo, Goal, Kandy and Jaffna. ඉතින් මේ team 4 captainලා අපේ ලංකාවේ cricket ගහපු සහ national team under 19 වගේ ගහපු අය තියෙනවා, club sold ගහපු අය. පොද දක්ෂම යාලා. ඒ වගේම selection කරනකොට option එකට මට ආශාන් කිව්වා ගොඩක් players ලා call කරා කියලා. ඉතින් අපිට finally ගන්න පුළුවන් 56 දෙනෙක් විතර. ඉතින් මම හිතන්නේ 56 හොඳම 56ක් වෙලා ඇති. හොඳ ටූර්නමන්ට් එකක් මේක අප්‍රේල් 3 සිටුේෂන් එක දැන් නෝමල් කියලා අපිට ආරංචිලා තියෙනවා. ඉතින් අපි බලාපොරොත්තු වෙනවා අතරම මේ වෙද්දී හැමදේම කන්ට්‍රෝල් වෙයි කියලා. ඒතකොට අපිට හොඳ ක්‍රිකට් කානිවල් එකක් ඉදිරිපත් කරන්න පුළුවන් වෙයි. ඉතින් ඔයාලට හැමෝම මම සුබ පතනවා එන්නේ දාට ඇවිල්ලා ඔයාලගේ කැමති ප්ලේයර්ට කැමති ටීම් එකට චියර් කරන්න. ඉතින් අපි විනෝදව මොකද කාලය කියන්නේ කොහොම සීමිත දෙයක්. මොන ප්‍රශ්නාවක් මොකද අපිට කොවිඩ් ආවා ඒ වගේ ලොකු ප්‍රශ්න ඇති වුණා. ඉතින් මේ වගේ ප්‍රශ්න එන්න පුළුවන්. ඉතින් අපේ ජීවිතේ කාලය කියන්නේ ඉදිරියට යනවා. ඉතින් අපි ඒ නිසා කරන්න පුළුවන් හැම අවස්ථාවකම මේ දක්ෂතාවයෙන් අඳුනා ගන්න ඒවා මේ ඒවට වටිනාකම් අපි දෙන්න ඕනේ. ඒකින්ද අපි මේක දිගටම කරමු කියලා අපි කතා කරගත්තා. ඉතින් මම හැමෝටම සුබ පතනවා. එන්නේ දාට චියර් කරන්න අපි විනෝදෙන්. ස්තුතියි.
ස්තුතියි මංජල මහත්මයා. අනිවාර්යෙන් අපි ඒ දවස් වෙනවා. අපිලා අපි තරංගය නරඹන ඒ වගේම චියර් කරනවා. අපි එන්ජොයි කරනවා. So gentlemen, it's my pleasure to introduce the team for this prestigious Wellon Sri Lankan Premier League 2026. It's going to be Colombo Cobras, Candy Knights, Gold Granites and Jaffna Jaguars. Also the team owners for these respective teams. So the Colombo Cobras is owned by Mr. Ryan Arnett. Beg your pardon, Arnett. And Candy Knights owned by Mr. Fazlan. And Gold Granites owned by Mr. Mohammad Ajmal. And Jaffna Jaguars owned by Mr. Farzan Mohammad. So give a big round of applause for these team owners. And also we have got some experienced, talented coaches for these teams. So they are in the same order for the Colombo Cobras, Layo Chaturanga. And for the Candy Knights, Aresh Ratnaik. And for the Gold Granites, we have Sandun Vithanage. And for the Jaffna Jaguars, Gayan Buddhika. Of course, we are done with the coach and we are done with the owners. So next is the captain or the leadership role for these respective teams. Colombo Cobras having the pleasure in having Imal Yenege as their captain. And Candy Knights having one of the experienced campaigner, Chari Jayasena. And for the Gold Granites, we have Gayan Pereira. And also one of the prominent names come for the Jaffna Jaguars, none other than Asad Bora. Having said that, always my pleasure to introduce our sponsors throughout the tournament. So once again, I have the honor to introduce the main sponsor for this event, or the title sponsor for this event is Wellon Group. So thank you so much, Mr. Tilaka Manjula Javardhana, for coming forward and being the title sponsor for this event. And also our co-sponsors, Italian Sports Academy and Gear Up Sports. Thank you, Mr. Ashan. And we have our co-sponsors, HB Sports. Thank you, Mr. Nila Iranta Bedage. And Mr. Ryan Arnett. Hope I pronounced the name correct. Thank you. And Mr. Mohammad Fazlan, Mr. Mohammad Ajmal, and Mr. Mohammad Farzan. Thank you so much for a valuable sponsorship. With that, we are opening up the Wellon Sri Lankan Premier League Cricket Tournament 2026. So it's our privilege to bring the captains before that to reveal the trophy. So gentlemen, give a big round of applause. So we are witnessing the arrival of the Champions Trophy for this Wellon Sri Lankan Premier League Cricket 2026. So ladies and gentlemen, give a big round of applause to our main sponsor and the tournament director to come forward and reveal this beautiful trophy. Here we go, Wellon, Sri Lanka, the Premier League 2026 trophies revealed. Let's see who's gonna hold on to this beautiful gold-plated trophy. And with that, we would like to invite the captains to come forward and to have the photography with the beautiful trophy. Gentlemen, put your hands together for one more time. Thank you, Captain. Wish you all the best, and may I invite the team owners to come forward for the group picture. Yeah, the team owners, Mr. Ran, Mr. Mohammed Fazlan, Mr. Mohammed Ajmal, so can we have the coaches for the photography as well? Lairu? Yeah, Coach Lairu, Coach Chandu Mitanage and Coach Gayan Buddhika. And our physiotherapy is joined Chami the Mana Peru. Thank you so much, gentlemen. So we are done with the revealing the trophy. We are well known with the team owners, team coaches, team captains, and next is who's gonna play in which team. That's the excitement. That's the time where we will be deciding the players throughout the auction.
player will start with the base points. 100, if it is mentioned in the slide 100, is basic minimum points is 100, you have to wait it. And it is 150, same 100. So within these 3000 points, you have to manage to get your team. We have opened 2 top-ups, 500 each twice. So that is a maximum 4000. If someone's finished the points before completing their team players, so then it will be ascending order, will be going for the draw. That means the first out, we have to wait till all the auctions finish. The last one who is going out of the auction, he will take the minimum, whatever the balance player first. So first out will take last from the remaining players. So each team, 13 players. They are categorized as bowlers, batsmen, all-rounders, wicket keepers. It's not, slides are not in the order. It will be shuffled. It comes as a individual ones. So please wisely go on with the auction. Minimum slab of the outer bid is 20. The final decision will be the technical team here. So someone, 2 teams raise the hand. So there will be the final one to give the decision who raised first and who raised second. Okay. Any doubts, any clarifications? Post-up. If this 4000 is finished, he has to wait till the auction finish to get from the last from the draw. If you wish, you can do it. But if you don't top up, 3000 you finish, then you also first up.
But that's my job, right?
Yeah, yes, your job. Any more? Thank you, Mahas. Thank you.
Thank you, Rizwan. So, gentlemen, are you ready with the auction? So, can we go for the auction? The tournament director, are you all ready with the technical team? So, to do the auction, so I have a gentleman who is a veteran who has been in the auction field for last 3 seasons of Zaira College Colombo Qatar Aussie Championship. He is none other than Riza Samad. Gentlemen, give a big round of applause to Riza Samad to run the auction of Wellon Sri Lankan's Premier League 2026.
Thank you, Mahas. So, welcome everyone for the auction. So, hope everyone is ready with your strategies and have identified your team already. So, I think the major part of the colorfulness of the tournament based on how well balanced teams that you pick. So, all the best for everyone. And so, we will go ahead with the directly to the auction. Okay, so directly we will go for the first player who will be available for you today evening for the auction, and that would be Risham Naushad. So Risham Naushad, anyone? Riham Naushad. Any interest for Riham? Okay, we have Jaffna Jaguars starting the bid at 150. So is with Jaffna Jaguars at 150. We have 200 with Colombo. 170, and he's with Colombo right now. 190, and Jaguars, Jaffna Jaguars, 210 with Colombo, 230 with Jaffna. Tandy coming in at 250, 70, Jaffna. So currently he is with Jaffna at 250, going once, 250 Colombo, 270, 290 with Jaffna, 290. Currently Riham is with Jaffna and 310 with Colombo, 330 with Jaffna, 330, 350 with Colombo. It's a battle against Jaffna and Colombo, and 300. 370 with Jaffna. 370 with Jaffna. Anyone else? 390 with Colombo. 390, 400, sorry, 410 with Jaffna. 410, 410. So 410, can I close it at 410, going once, going twice. Sold to Jaffna at 410. So that's the first player we have decided. So Rihan Naushad will be playing for Jaffna Jaguars. So the next player who will be on offer for you tonight is Tushar Tenuara. Tarusha Tenuara. So anyone, okay, we already have Gaul Gladiators, Granites, Gaul, and then Colombo. Colombo at 190 and 200, 210, 230. 230, we are back with Colombo at 250. 250, we have Jaffna. 270 and 290, 310, 310, 330, Gaul Gladiators, Granites, and 300, 350, 350, 350, Colombo coming in at 370, for Tushar, 370, 370 going once, Candy Knights, 390, 410, 410 with Colombo. He's currently with Colombo. 410 going once, going twice. Sold to Colombo. Tenuara is going to pay for Colombo Cobras. 410. So we will go on to the next player. It will be Mohammed Amir. He's a right-hand batsman and a right-arm leg spinner. Currently playing for Tuskers, CC. Any interest for Amir? I can see the bid has started with Jaguars at 150, 170 Colombo, 190 Candy Knights, and 210 back with Jaffna. 210 and 230, 250 with Knights, with Candy Knights. 370 with Jaguars. 270, sorry. 270 and 390, 290, sorry. 290 with 290 and 310 with Jaffna. 310, 330 with Colombo. 350 with Jaffna. Sorry, Candy. 350 and Jaffna coming in. 370, 370, 390 back with Candy. 390, 390, can we close this or any more interest? 390, 410 Colombo. So currently he is with Colombo at 410, going once, going twice, 430, 450, Colombo getting him back again at 450. I will try to close it now, going once, going twice, 470, 470, 490, 490 for Amir, 490 going once, going twice,
Sold to Colombo at 490. Mohammed Amir. So, can we have the next player on the screen? Mohammed Dilshan, B10. So, right hand batsman, right arm fast bowler, and currently playing for Invincible CC Pro Division. Okay, we are starting the bid with Candy at 150 and Wall coming in at 170, 170 for Dilshan, 190 with Candy again, 210 with Wall, 230 with Candy. We are back with Candy. 27, 250 with Wall. 270 back with Candy. So two-way fight for him. 290 with Goal. Goal and 310 with Candy. 330 with Goal. 350 with Candy. 350. 370 back with Goal. 390 with Candy now. So it's a two-way fight here. No one else, anyone else coming, joining in the fight. So currently we are with 390 and with Candy. So I will try to close this here. Going once, going twice. Sold to Candy, Mohammed Dilshan. So can we have the next player? It's Sheshan Senadira, right hand batsman, right off and leg spin, currently playing for Gulfar CC. So any bids, any interest for Sheshan?
What is base price?
Yeah,
150.
150. So starting with Goal. Goal has start off the bid at 150. Any more interest? So Sheshan going once. Jaffna joining in 170. 170. Going once. Going twice. Sold to Jaffna at 170, just about the base price. So the next player on screen for you tonight will be Ahnaf. Once again, right hand batsman, right arm medium fast, currently playing for United CC Pro Division. So base price will start at 150. Do we have any bids for Ahnaf? Candy starting us off. Colombo joining in 170. Goal 190. 190 and currently he is with Goal 190. 210 and 230. 230 and 250 back with Goal. 250, 270 back with Candy and 290 with Goal. 290 currently for Ahnaf at 290 going once. 310 back with Candy. Goal back with Goal at 330. 330. 350 back with Candy. 350. 370, 390, 390,
with Candy, going once. 410. Colombo joining in at 410, 430, and 450 with back with Colombo. 450 going once, going twice. Back with Jaffna at 470, 470, and he is currently at a new place with Jaffna. 470 going once, 490 back with Colombo. 510 with Jaffna. 510, 510 going once, 530, 530, 550 with Jaffna. 550, 550 going once, 570, 570, 590 with Jaffna. 590. I think we are at the highest place right now. At 590 for Apnaf. 590, and he's currently with Jaffna, going once, going twice. Sold to Jaffna at 590. Apnaf will be playing for Jaffna Jaguars. So, can we have the next cricketer on screen, please? And that will be Atif Majid, right-hand batsman, right-arm fast bowler, currently playing for Invincible CC Pro Division. So base price starting at 150 again. Colombo starting us off at 150. 150. Any more interest for Atif? So 170 goal. 190 back with the Colombo, and 210 with goal. 230 with Colombo. 230, 250 with goal. 250, 270 back with Colombo. 290 goal. Goal Grenades. And Colombo back again with 310. 330 goal. 330. 350 Colombo, and 370, and Candy joining in at 390, 390, 390, and 410, 410, and currently he is playing for goal. Going once, 500, 430, and 450. Currently with Colombo at 450. 450, and he's with Colombo. Going once, going twice. Sold to Colombo at 450. He will be playing for Colombo Cobras. Atif Majid.
Have a look at this. स्पेंड करको पॉइंट्स भी गए प्लेयर्स ने किया करता था तब किया करने के लिए वाला डिस्प्ले so you can check this right there.
So the next player in offer for you today evening is Shahir Faleh, right hand batsman, right arm off spin, currently playing for Stallions CC Pro Division. So do we have any raised hands for Shahir? Who's going to start us off? Or do we want to move on for the next player? Okay, so seems like we will move on to the next player. So the next player is Mohammad Shamil, left hand
batsman, right arm medium, and currently playing for Invincible Pro Division. So any interest for Shamil? Or would you like to go on for the next player? Okay, so we'll move on for the next player. And that would be Mohammad Ismat. Once again, left-hand batsman, left-arm spin, currently playing for Phantom Pro Division. So do we have any interest? Okay, Candy Nice starting us off at base price 150 for Ismat, 150, 170 Jaffna, 170 and 190 back again with Candy. 190 back again with Candy, 210 Jaffna, 230 Candy, 250 a new place for him. It's goal 250 and he is currently with goal 250 and currently with goal 270 Jaffna, 270, 290 and currently he's with Candy at 290 Ismat. Going once, 290 to 310 with Jaffna, 330 with back again with Candy, 330, 350 with Jaffna, 350 Jaffna, 350, 370 with Candy, 370 and Ismat back again with Jaffna at 390, 390, 410 with Candy, 410 with Candy, and we are only with the right hand side of okay, back again with 410 with Jaffna, 410 with Jaffna, 430 with Candy, 430, 450 with Jaffna, 470 with Candy, 470 and 490 back again with Jaffna at 490, 510, 510, 530 back again with Jaffna, 530, 570 he is with Candy, 570, 530, 530, okay, 550, okay, and 500. Yeah, 550 and he is with Candy Nice, 570 with Jaffna, 570, 590 with back with Candy, 610 with Jaffna, 610, 630, 630 for Ismat, currently with Candy, 650 and Jaffna beating him at 650, 650, going once, going twice, sold to Jaffna at 650, Mohammad Ismat. That's the highest up to now. Mohammad, so the next player we have on offer for you tonight is Mohammad Naeem. Once again, right hand batsman and right arm medium pacer, currently playing for CDQ Pro Division, which starts at 150. Any interest for Naeem? Or does the flow prefer to move on for the next player? Okay, we have started with Colombo. at 150 and 170 with Jaffna. 170. Anyone else? 170 and 190 back with Colombo, and 210 is currently back with Jaffna at 210. 210. I can see some discussions. Yes, with Candy at 230. 230. 250 with Jaffna. 250, and currently Naeem is with Jaffna. 270 is with Candy. 270. 270 going once. 270 going twice, but 290 is back with Jaffna. And 290. 310 with Candy. 310 with Candy. Only a two-way fight, or anyone else would like to join in? 230 with Jaffna. 230 with Jaffna. Can I try to close it? Sorry, 310. 310. Going once. 310 going twice. Sold to Jaffna at 310. Yes. Okay, so can we have the next cricketer on offer for you is Hafiz Salim. Once again, right-hand batsman, right-arm medium pacer, and currently playing for Invincible CC Pro Division. Who is going to start us off with Salim? Any raised hands? Or would the floor like to move on for the next player? Yes, okay. So we will move on for the next player. And the next player is going to be Mahesh Gunawardana. Base price starting at 100. Right-hand batsman, right-arm medium pacer, currently playing for GWC. And also he is a wicket-keeper batsman, I hear. So, any interest for Mahesh? Starting off with goal at base price 150. 100. Sorry, 100. 120. We are with Colombo, 140 with goal, 106. 70, 60, and 180 with goal. 200 with Colombo. 220 with goal. 220. 220, and we are currently with goal Grenades. 220. 220 going once, going twice. Sold to goal Grenades. Mahesh Gunawardana will be playing for goal Grenades. 220. So the next cricketer on offer for you tonight will be Atiq Ali. Atiq Ali is a right-hand batsman, right-arm medium fast bowler, and currently playing for Marauders Cricket Club. So any interest for Atiq Ali? And again, once again, he is a wicket-keeper batsman. Or will the floor prefer to move on for the next player? Yes. So we can move on to the next player, who would be Atif Ali. Once again, right hand batsman, right arm off break, and currently playing for Starling Cricket Club. Again, the wicketkeeper batsman, base price starting at 100. Anyone willing to start us off at 100 for Atif? Jaffna starting us off at 100 at base price. Anyone challenging that? Or shall I try to close it? Going once, going twice. So to Jaffna, Atif Ali will be playing for Jaffna Jaguars. Yes, at base price. So this will be the last player before we will have a break for iftar. So it will be Kalpa Niranjana, once again right hand batsman, wicket keeper, currently playing for Taprobane CC. Base price starting at 100. Wicket keeper batsman. Any interest? Any interest? Colombo starting us off at 100. Anyone will challenge that? Going once, going twice. Sold to Colombo, Kalpa Niranjana will be playing for Colombo Cobra. So we can go for one more. Next player will be Mohammad Sajid. Mohammad Sajid, right hand batsman, right arm off spin, and playing for Taprobane CC B division, I think. Again, he is also a wicket keeper batsman. Do I see any raised hands in the floor, or would you like to move on for the next player? Yes. So we will move on to the next player, who is going to be Tilina Abesingha. Tilina Abesingha is also a wicket-keeper batsman, a right-hand batsman, currently playing for Taprobane Cricket Club. Base price starting at 100, Colombo starting is off, and 120 we are with Candy, and 150 we are with Gold. 140, sorry. And 160 we are with gold. 180 and 200 we are with gold. 200 currently Tilina is with gold. 220 and back with Colombo, back with gold at 240. 260 and Colombo is bidding 260 and 280 back with gold. 280. 280. Going once, 300 with Colombo, 320 with gold. 320. 320 for Tilina, going once. 350, sorry, 340, 360. 360 back with gold. Gold grenades, 360, 380 with Colombo, 400. 400, we are back with gold. 400. 400 going once, 420, 440, 440, 460, 460, 460, 480, 480, 500 with Colombo. Currently we are with Colombo Cobras at 500. 500 going once, 500 going twice. Sold to Colombo at 500, Tilina Abesingha, a wicket-keeper batsman. So we will have a short break for the iftar, and then we will commence again. at 5:50. You can join us back at 5:50. Thank you.
Gear Up Sports and HB Sports. And we got our team owners. Thank you so much, Mr. Ryan, Mr. Mohammed Fazlan, Mr. Mohammed Ajmal, and Mr. Mohammed Farzan. So once again, thank you so much. And we are restarting the auction program. And I would like to invite Mr. Reza Saman to take over the stage.
Thank you very much, Mafaz. So, part of the job done. 18 players was already presented for you, out of which 14 have already been bidded and sorted into their teams. So let us continue with the auction process, and let us have the 19th cricketer on the offer for you, who will be Arnold Peters. Arnold is a right-hand batsman, right-arm medium pacer, and currently playing for Doha, Lankan Lions. So, do we have any bids for Arnold? Any interest shown by one of the leagues? Or would you prefer to move on for the next player? Okay, let's move on to the next player. Which is Luke Silva. Luke is a left-hand batsman, right-arm off-spinner, and currently playing for Doha, Lankan Lions. Any bids for Luke? Any bids, or shall we move on for the next option available with us? Yes, let's move on to the next option. Yes, and the next batsman is going to be Mohammed Inshaf, left-hand batsman, right-arm medium pacer, and currently playing for Caprobe Blue. Any bids I can see? Any interest for Inshaf? Gold granites starting us off at base price 100 for Inshaf. Gold granites. Currently he is with Gold granites. Candy offering 120, 120 and 140 with Colombo, and 160 black with gold. Candy 180, 180 and 200 with gold. 200 with gold. 200 going once, 220, 240, 260. You are interested for 260? 260. 260 with candy currently. 260, 280 with gold. Gold granites offering 280 for Inshaf. Going once, going twice. Sold to gold granites Mohammed Inshaf at 280. So the next cricketer in offer for you today is Mohammed. Can we have him on screen? Mohammed Anis, right-hand batsman, right-arm medium pacer, playing for Superstar CC. Base price starting at 100. Any raised hands for him? Or shall we move on to the next player? Yes. Okay. Agreement is that we will move on to the next player. And it would be Mohammed Shahil, right-hand batsman, right arm, left arm orthodox, and currently playing for Invincible CC Pro Division. So, do we have any interest for him? One, two, three. Shall we move on? Okay, Knights have started. Candy Knights at 100. 100 going once, 100 going twice. Sold to Handy Knights starting at base price, Mohammed Inshaf. Sorry.
Excuse me. As per the instruction you said, all co division players base price should be 150, but it should be 155 for co division.
So you can make it 150.
After you agree, so 150.
So can we you agree for 150? No. So then
So you will be unsold.
so can base price change to 150. Director? Okay. So he will remain unsold and he will go on for the next second round.
He withdrew in the bid because of the price change. Yes.
So the next cricketer on offer for you is Dilshan Tagru. Right hand batsman, left arm orthodox, currently playing for Takrobane CC. Base price starting at 100 for Dilshan. Starting goal has started us off and then Colombo joining in at 120, 140, 160, 160 with Colombo, 180 with goal, 200 Colombo, 200, 220, 220 currently with goal, 220, 240, 240, yeah, 240 with Colombo, 260 back with goal, 260 back with goal. Shall I try to close it at 260, 280. Colombo taking him back. 280, 280. Going currently we are with Colombo at 280, going once, going twice. Sold to Colombo at 280. Dilshan Tagru. So the next player, next cricketer is Mohammad Riaz. Mohammad Riaz is a right-hand batsman, right-arm fast bowler, currently playing for White Willows Cricket Club. So Mohammad Riaz, do we have any interest for Mohammad Riaz? Or would you prefer to go on for the next player? Yes, so we will move on to the next player. So the next cricketer is Shuhail Shabri, right-hand batsman, right-arm off-spinner, currently playing for Takrobane Cricket Club Division 2. He is a bowling all-rounder. Any interest for Suhail Sabri? Goal starting us off at 100. Goal Granites bidding 100 for Suhail Sabri. 100 going once. 100 going twice. Sold to Goal Granites at 100 base price. Suhail Sabri. So the next cricketer on offer for you tonight will be Harshana Gayan. Harshana is a right-hand batsman, right-arm medium fast, and currently playing for Takrobane CC. Bidding can start at 100. Base price is 100. Goal starting us off, and Colombo joining in at 120, 140, 160, 180, 200. 220, 240, 240, 260, 280, 300, 320, 340, 340, 360, 380, 380, 400, 420, 420, currently 420, 440, 440 for Guyana, 460, 460, 480 with Colombo, 500, 500 with gold for Harshana, 500, 500 going once, 520, 540, again back with gold granites, 540, 540, going once, 560, 580, 580, big gold granites, 580 offering for Arsenal Guyana, 580 going once, 580 going, okay, 600, 600, 620, 620, 620 going, 620 and currently we are with gold, 620, 640, 640, 660 gold, 660 gold, 6, 660, we are still with gold.
If you want, you can top up.
Okay, so Colombo is going for a top up and that means 680 taken, 680, 700, 700 with gold. Gold granites, we are at a new high at 700 for Arsenal Guyana. I'll try to close it now, going once, 720, 740, 740 for Arsenal Guyana, 740, the highest place that we have reached up now, 740 going once, 740 going twice. Sold to gold granites, Arsenal Guyana at 740. Okay, so we'll move on to the next player. It's Aflal Karyapar, right hand batsman, right arm medium fast, and currently playing for Invincible CC Pro Division. Base price will start at 150. Can I have any bids for Aflal? Aflal. No bids? Okay. Can be starting us off at 150. 150. Anyone else challenging that? Going once? Going twice? Sold to Cantinites at base price 150. Aflal Karyapar. So the next cricketer will be Mohammad Nikas. He's a right-hand batsman, right-arm fast bowler, and he's currently playing for Fusion 11. So, do we have any interest for Mohammad Nikas? Knights, Candy Knights starting up off at 100 base price for Nikas. 120 Jaffna joining in, 120, 140 Knights getting him back, 140, 160 Jaffna, 180 Candy, 180, 180, currently we are with Candy. Candy and shifting to our left goal at 200, 200, new place for him. 200, 220, back with Candy, 240 for God, 240, 260, 260, and currently with Candy, 280 God, 300 Candy, 300, 320 God, 340 Candy, 340, 360, 380 Candy, 380, 400 gold, 400 currently with gold, 420 Candy getting hit back, 420, 420, 440 back with gold, 460, 460 with Candy, 480 with gold, 480 and 500, 500 with Candy, it's against you, 500, 500, 500 going once, currently with Candy, 500 going twice, sold to Candy at 500, Mohammed Nikas. So can we have the next player, that is Dinuk Jayasinghe. Dinuk Jayasinghe is a left-hand batsman, right arm off spin, and currently playing for Taprobane Blue. So do we have any interest for Dinuk? Starting us off, Colombo at 100, base price 120 goal, 140 Colombo, 160 goal. 180 Colombo, 200 goal, 200, 220 Colombo, 220, 240 goal, 240, 260, 260, 280, 280 currently we are with goal granites, 280, 300, 320, 320 with goal, 340, 360, 360 goal, currently with goal, again, 380 with Colombo, 380 and so 400. So currently we are with 400 with I think he is maybe 400 for him, that's why it's not. So currently we stand at 400 for Dinuk, and he's with goal 420, 460. That with 440, sorry, 440. 440, I'll try to close it. 440, 460, 480. 480. No one else joining in, I suppose. 480. 480 going once. Yeah, with goal. 500. 520. 520. Okay, I'll try this once again. 520 going once. 520 going twice. Sold to gold granites at 520. Dinuk Jayasinghe. So the next cricketer on offer for you today is Shakir. Shakir is a right-hand batsman, right-arm fast bowler, and currently playing for Fusion 11 Cricket Club. So, do we have any raised hands for Shakir? Discussion is going on, and Colombo is the first, but goal joining in, and 120 is the price now. 140, 120, currently 120. 120, anyone else? 120, 140, 160, 180. So 180 and 200. That with Colombo, 220 with goal. 220 and 240 with candy.
Any more ways to profit 150?
As far as we know, there's no more place for it.
So when you are supposed to win, for example, 5 players, what's the maximum people you want?
Okay, so currently we are 240 and with candy, 240, 260, that with goal, 260, 280 with candy, 300, 300 and 320 with Colombo, 320, and we moving on to goal at 340, 360, back to candy, 360, and we are currently with candy unless someone challenges that. Currently we are with candy at 360, 380, and 400. Candy getting him back, 400, 420 with Colombo. Oh, sorry, with goal at 400. 400, 420 with candy, 420. 420. Currently, Shakir is with candy at 420 unless someone else challenges that. 420 going once. 440. 440 currently with Colombo. It's against you. 460. That was a bit. Oh, yeah. Okay. 460. We are with candy. 460 going once. 460, okay, 480, Colombo, and 500, getting us into a nice round figure of 500, and currently we are with candy. I will try to close this. No, 500. 500 going once, 500 going twice. Sold to Candy at 500. So he's going to be a player for Candy Knights, Shakir. So can we have the next cricketer? It's Iqbal Lalu, right hand batsman, right arm medium pacer, currently playing for Doha Lankan Lions. So it's Iqbal. Any offers for Iqbal? Any interest shown for Iqbal, or shall we move on to the next player? Okay, let's move on to the next player. So the next player is Shane Fernando. Shane is a right-hand batsman, right-arm medium fast bowler, and currently playing for Asian strikers. So I think only one team has gone for the currently. So anyways, for Shane Fernando. Or are we going to move on for the next player? Yes. Let us have the next player. So next is Don Hashan, left-hand batsman, right-arm orthodox, and currently playing for Taprobe Blue. So, Don Hashan. Director name Anyways, director and then the director and then video concept here. So shall we move on to the next player then? Unless no interest, okay, let's go on for the next player. Yeah, just going a rough idea on this. We'll just go through this. Next number of players, what is mentioned here, and the remaining players to beat is over here, and balance points that remains with each team is mentioned in this line, and balance points average per player that you can spend is mentioned at the bottom column. So if we can have the next cricketer. So it's Darshana Heva Vasan. Darshana is a right-hand batsman, right-arm off-spinner, and currently playing for Doha, Lankan Lions. Darshana, we are starting off the bid with Gaul Granites at 100. Gaul Granites starting it off at 100, 120 with Candy back with Gaul at 140, 140, 160 Candy, 180 is Gaul. 200, 120 back with Gaul. 240, 260 again Gaul. 280, 300. 300 back with Gaul. 300, 280 and 300 back with Gaul. 300, 300, 320, a new place for him, it's Colombo. 320, 340 with Gaul. 340, 360 back with Colombo. 380 Gaul. 380. 380 going once. 400, 420 back with Gaul. 420. 420. I'm trying to close it again, or you will go back to Colombo once more at 440. 440, 460. 460 while getting him back. Unless someone challenges that. 460 going once. 460 going twice. So to Gaul Granites at 460. All around the Darshana Heva Vasam. So the next cricketer on offer for you is Chanaka Pereira. Chanaka is a right-hand batsman and a right-arm medium fast bowler, and currently playing for Taprobe CC Division 2. Okay, so Gaul Granite is going for a top-up, which means Gaul Granite joining in with Colombo Cobras. So Chanaka, we are back. We'll go back to Chanaka. Any interest shown for Chanaka, or would you prefer to go for the next player? Okay, so Colombo starting us off at 100 for Chanaka Pereira. 100, 100 going 120, 100, 160, 140 rather. 140, 160 with Gaul, 180 with Colombo, 200 with Gaul, 200, 220 with Colombo, 240 with Gaul, 240 currently, and he is with Gaul. 260, 260 with Colombo, 280, Our right hand side is just having a break, I guess. 280. 280 with goal. 300. 300 with Colombo. 300 going once. 300 going twice. 320 with goal. 320 going once. 320 going twice. Sold to goal at 320. Chanaka Pereira will be playing for Goal Grenades. And the next cricketer will be Sandesh Gunasekara. Sandesh is a right-hand batsman and a right-arm fast bowler. Currently playing for Aviators, you see. Do we have any interest for Sandesh? Or would you prefer to move on to the next option? Yes. So let's move on to the next player. And the next cricketer is Malshan Rodrigo. Right-hand batsman, left-arm orthodox and left-arm fast bowler. And currently playing for Taprobin CC Division 1. So Malshan, we are starting off with goal at 100. 100, 120 Jaffna and 140 Colombo and 160 goal. 180 Colombo. 180, 200 and 220. You are okay for 220? 220 with Candy. Candy, 220, 240, 260, 280, 280, 300. 320. 320 currently with goal. 320, 340 with Candy. Back to our right hand side. 320. 320 and 340. It's against you. And we are at 340 and 360. 380. 380 with goal and 400. 420 with goal. Back again. 420. 420 going once. Colombo joining in. 440. 460 goal. 460, 480 and 500. So 500 with goal grenades. 500, 520. 520. 540. 540 for Malshan. 540 and we are currently with goal. 540 going 560. 560. We are with Colombo. 560 going once. 580. 600. 600. A nice round figure for him. 600. Unless someone else challenges that. 620. 620 with goal grenades. Malshan currently is with goal grenades. 620. Going once. Going twice. Sold to goal grenades at 620. Malshan Rodrigo. So the next cricketer is Roshan Megawarna. So, okay, so there is another top up. Goal Grenades is going for a top up, and we keep waiting. Roshan Megawarna on the screen. Colombo starting us off, and Jaffna challenging it, and Knights coming into the bid at 140. 140, 160 with Colombo, 180, 200, 200 with Colombo currently, 400, 200, and we are currently with Colombo. Going once, 200 going twice. Sold to Colombo at 200. Prashant Megavarna. So the next cricketer you will be bidding on is Yuresh Gunasekara. Yuresh is a right-hand batsman, right arm leg spinner, and currently playing for Taprobe B. Yuresh Gunasekara, any bids for him? Any interest or discussions going on, or shall we move on to the next player? We'll move on to the next one. Yes, okay, let's move on to the next cricketer. And the next player, next cricketer will be Asanka Pereira. Asanka is a right-hand batsman and a right-arm off spinner, currently playing for Doha Lions. Huh? Sorry, left-hand batsman. So, any bids? Any bids for Asanka, or would you prefer to move on?
How many players are there?
Currently we have
This is 41st player. Another 20.
we have finished 19.
6 no. We have around 64. Finished.
So Asanka, we will move on to the next player. So to continue with the next round of bidding, I will invite my brother Mafaz Zubair to continue with the bidding.
I think he deserves another big round of applause. Soon after the breakfast, doing a project like this, it's not easy, but he did a fantastic job. I hope I can continue and I can keep you guys on the show to get the next couple of players to your team. Okay, let's move on with the Asanka Pereira. Any bids for Asanka Pereira at the base price? Okay, good. Okay, next cricketer is Iranta Badage. Iranta Badage, left-hand batsman, left-hand spinner, and he's playing for Zaproben. Any bids for Iranta? Okay, Jaffna is starting with the base price for Iranta. Any other bids for Iranta? So can we stick to Jaffna? So here you go, Colombo with 120. Colombo with 120 for Iranta. Any other bids? 140 for Jaffna. 140 for Jaffna. Iranta with right now with Jaffna for 140. So shall we conclude with Jaffna? Here we go, Cobras with 160 for Iranta. Iranta with Cobras, Colombo Cobras with 160. So here we go, Cobras 160 once, going twice, and tries for Colombo Cobras, Iranta Badage. $160. Okay, the next player is Dasun Jayasuriya. Dasun Jayasuriya, an all-rounder, right-hand batsman, right-arm medium fast, with playing for Fusion Cricket Club. So we start with the base price of 100. Any bids for Dasun? Any bids for Dasun at the base price of 100? Candy with 100. Jaffna with 120. Here we go, Goal with 140. Here we go, Candy with 160. Jaffna 180. 200, 220 with Candy right now. Dasun with Candy right now with 220, yeah? Okay, Goal with 240. 260 with Candy. Again goal 260. 280, beg your pardon. 280. 280 with goal. 300 with Candy. And one of the interesting things here, 320 with goal. 340 with Candy. 360 with goal. 380 with Candy. Here we go, Dasun. Gonna be Candy or goal? 400 with goal. 420 with Candy. Dasun has to travel to Candy for 420. 440 with goal. Yes, he's going to travel to goal, I think. No, here we go, Candy again. Want to retain him. 460. So shall we conclude? No, here we go. 480 with goal. Fantastic, 500. Dasun is going on high. Yes, 520 for goal. 540 for Candy. So this tussle is between Candy and goal. 560 with goal. So goal wants to retain him with 560. Going at once. Cobras, 560.
580.
Beg your pardon, 580. Cobras, here we go. Dasun is traveling to Colombo. Again, here he's going to goal. 600. So Dasun Jayasuriya, all-rounder, at the age of 30, traveling to goal at the points of 600. So here we go, Candy, 620. Candy with 620. Going at once. Here we go, Cobras, 640. Cobras with 640 for Dasun Jayasuriya. So Cobras, here we go. Cobras having, oh, here we go, Candy 640. Beg your pardon, 660. So Dasun Jayasuriya, 680 for Colombo Cobras. 700. So far the highest bid, if I'm not mistaken. Dasun Jayasuriya, all-rounder. So right now, okay, Colombo Cobras, 720. Candy, 740. Now the tussle is between Colombo and Candy. Right now he's with Candy at 740. Here we go, Colombo 760. Colombo with 760 for Dasun. So Colombo, Dasun for Colombo going at once. Here we go, Candy. 780. Candy with 780 for Dasun. 800. 824, Candy. Here we go, Candy is going high and high with 820 for Dasun. So let's go for Candy at once for Dasun. Twice and thrice. Yes, here we go, the highest bid of this Wellon Sri Lankan Premier League 2026 is Dasun Jayasuriya. So let's see who is the next cricketer who can beat more than Dasun Jayasuriya. Here we go, Gyan Chandima. An all-rounder again, left-hand batsman, right-hand off-spin, and is playing for Qatar Cricket Club. Any bids for him at the base price? At the base price of 100. If no bids, can we go to the next player or you want to keep him? I think some serious discussions going on. I think so can we move to the next player? Can we move on? Yeah, please, thank you. Here we go, Rajita Jayasuriya. Our next player on this day or for the auction is Rajita Jayasuriya. Right-hand batsman, right-arm fast, bowler, medium fast, and playing for Qatar Cricket Club. Any bids for him at the base price of 100? Any bids for him at the base price of 100 for Rajita? Or shall we move to the next player? Anyone would like to confirm? Should we play, go for the next player?
Okay, table.
I think some serious discussions going on to bid for Rajita. Okay, let's move on. Let's move on to the next player. Next player is Amila Madhusankar. He's also an all-rounder, right-hand batsman, wicket-keeper, playing for Fusion Cricket Club. Any bids for Amila? Any bids for Amila at the base price of 100? Okay, goal with the base price of 100. Candy with 120. Candy with 120 for Amila. Goal with 140 for Amila. Goal with, again Candy with 160. 180 for goal. 180 for goal. 180 for goal. 200 for Candy. 220 for goal again. 240. 240. 260 for goal. 260. 260 with Candy. 280 with goal. Again 300. 320 with goal again. Amila for goal at the moment with 300 points. 320. 320, beg your pardon. Okay, 340 for Candy. 360 for goal. 360 for goal. 360 for goal for Amila. So Amila, okay, 380 for Candy. 400 for goal. 400 for goal. Amila Madhusankar. 420 Candy. He's traveling to Candy again. Okay, here we go, goal. 440 for goal. Amila Madhusankar. 460 Candy again. 460 Candy. Here we go, 480 for goal. 500. 500 for Candy. Madhusankar is currently, sorry, beg your pardon, yeah, Amila Madhusankar right now at Candy with 500. So Amila, okay, 520 goal. Here we go, 540 Candy. 540, Candy 540. Candy 540. So Amila is gonna base at Candy with 540 points at once. Okay, here we go. 560 in goal. Okay, 580 in Candy. So here we go. Candy is going for a top up. Candy is going for a top up. 580. Here we go. 600 for goal. 620 for Candy. 620 for Candy. Candy with Amila with Candy for right now with 620 points. So Amila for Candy going at once, twice and thrice. Here we go. Amila for Candy scores start.
620.
Okay, we go. We go for the next player of the Premier League auction for this evening. Indika Liyanage. Indika Liyanage at the age of 47. I think he deserves a big round of applause from us for playing in this tournament. We wish him all the best and we hope somebody will bid for him and he will go for that bid and he will perform in this tournament. Any bids for Amila? A bigger part Indika. Any bids for Indika Liyanage, all-rounder, right-hand batsman, right-hand off-spinner and is playing for Qatar Cricket Club. If no bids, we can move to the next player. Shall we? Yes, we'll go for the next player in the auction list. The next player is Yasindu Prabhashwar. Yasindu Prabhashwar at the age of 28, all-rounder, left-hand, right-arm medium and is playing for One Cricket Club. He's a left-hand batsman. Any bids for Yasindu? Yes, Colombo Cobras with a base price of 100 for Yasindu. Any bids? Yeah, Jaffna with 120. Jaffna with 120. Cobras again 140. Jaffna again 160. 180 for Colombo. 200 for Jaffna. 220 for Colombo. 240 for Jaffna. 260 for Colombo. 280 for Jaffna. 300 for Colombo for Yasindu. 300 for Colombo and Yasindu right now. He's playing with Colombo for 300 points. Any other bids? Any other bids for Yasindu? So Colombo right now for Yasindu, and he's going for Colombo at once, twice, and thrice. And Yasindu for Colombo Cobras. Three. And the next player is Chatura Jayakodi. Once again, Chatura Jayakodi is a left-arm batsman, right-arm leg spinner, and playing for Taprabon Cricket Club. So any bids for him at the base price goal. Here we go with the base price of 100 for Chatura. Chatura with the base price at the goal. Okay, Jaffna with 120, goal with 140, goal with 140 for Chatura. Again, Jaffna with 160, goal 180, goal 180 for Chatura, goal 180 for Chatura, 200 for Jaffna, 200 for Jaffna, Jaffna with 200 points for Chatura, and goal 220, goal 220. Chatura is right now with goal for 220 points. Do we have any other bids for him? So right now, Chatura with goal for 220 points, going at once, twice, and thrice. Here we go, Chatura for goal, Giants. Granite, Begibba. So the next player is Rajiv Gamage. Rajiv Gamage. Again another all-rounder. Right-hand batsman, left-arm orthodox, playing for Man Night Cricket Club. Anyone would like to win him for base? Yes, Jaffna with 100 points for Rajiv. Rajiv with, okay, goal 120. Jaffna 140. Jaffna 140 for Rajiv. Jaffna, okay, goal 160. Goal with, okay, Jaffna 180. Jaffna 180. Jaffna 180 for Rajiv. Any other bids for Rajiv? So right now 180 for Jaffna for Rajiv, and he's going at once, twice, and thrice. Here we go, Rajiv for Jaffna Jaguars. 180. So the next player, or the next cricketer, Isuru Viraj. Once again, another all-rounder, right-hand batsman, right-arm medium, and playing for Taprabon Cricket Club. So any bids for him at the base price of 100. Base price of 100 for Isuru Viraj. Isuru Viraj. Here we go, Candy, at the base price of 100. Is bidding for Isuru. Any other bids for Isuru? So Candy is bidding at the base price 100 for Isuru. So going at once, going at twice, and thrice for Candy. Isuru is for Candy, and we wish him all the best. So the next player is Mohammad Rikas. Once again, another all-rounder with right-hand batsman, right-arm fast bowler, playing for Man Night Cricket Club. And we would like to bid him for the base price of 100 for Rikas. Base price of 100 for Rikas. Any bids? Any bids? Here we go, Candy is bidding for Rikas at the base price of 100. Jaguars with 120. Jaffna Jaguars with 120. Jaffna Jaguars. Yes, Candy Knights with 140. Jaguars with 160. 180 for Candy. 200 for Jaffna. 220 for Candy. Because he's staying right now in Candy for 220 points. Let's see, anybody else would like to bid? Any other high bids for him? If no bids, he's gonna stay with Candy for 220 points at once, twice, and thrice. Here we go. Rikas is sold for Candy Knights for 220 points. The auction of Sri Lankan's Premier League is Noah Brito with a base price of 100. Any bids for Noah? Here we go. Goal starting with the base price of 100. Goal is starting with the base price of 100 for Noah. Any other bids? Any other bids? Here we go. Colombo Cobras 120. Goal 140. Goal 140. Colombo 160. Goal 180. 200 for Colombo. 220 for goal. 220 for goal right now for Noah. 220. Noah is taking goal right now. Jaffna Candy. Oh, Colombo, here we go. 240. 260. 260 for Noah at this moment. Staying in goal for 260. 260. So Noah is going to goal for 260 points at once, twice, and thrice.
Can I know like who have top up already? We have
Once in red.
once in red.
This last
Colombo, they
who
have
has not done the top up, it's somebody else.
others don't have that top up.
Okay, great. Let's. So Noah is already sold to goal. 220. Is that 120? 260. 260. Right. So let's see who is the next player. Here we go. Sujivan Murugia. Sujivan Murugia. He's an all-rounder, right-hand batsman, right-hand fast bowler, and playing for Qatar Cricket Club. So any bids for Sujivan? Here we go. Goal starting at the base price of 100. Colombo with 120. Goal with 140. 160 for Colombo again. 180 for goal. 200 for Colombo. 200 for Colombo. 220 for goal. 240 for Colombo. 260 for goal. 280 for Colombo. So the tussle is between Colombo and Candy. So beg your pardon, goal. So 280 right now. Even in Colombo for 280 points. Can somebody else invite him? Jaffna? No. So right now, Sujivan staying at Colombo for 280 points at once, twice, and thrice. So Sujivan is for Colombo. Okay, here we go. We have our Jaffna Jaguars team owner, Mr. Farzan Mohammed. So we warmly welcome, sir.
280, right?
280.
You need only one more player, right? Yeah.
So Colombo Cobras need only one player, so they got 230 points balance in their pocket. So just to update you, Jaffna need 5 more players, Goal need 2 more players, and Candy need 4 more players. So the next player is Akshay Dhananjana. Anyone would like to bid him for the base price of 100? Anyone would like to bid for him at the base price of 100? If no bids, we can move to the next player. If no bids for Akshay, we can move to the next player. Yes. The next player is Akshita Ishara. Right-hand batsman, right-hand fast, and playing for Fusion 11 Cricket Club. Any bids for Akshita? Any bid for Akshita? If no bids, we can move to the next player. Agreed. So let's go to the next player. Yeah, we'll go to the next player. Yes, the next player is Azwar Ahmed. At the age of 29, right-hand batsman, left-arm fast bowler, and he's playing for Doha, Lankan Lions. Any bids for Azwar at the base price of 100? At the base price, yes, here we go. Jaffna starting the bid with 100 base price. Any other bids for him, for Azwar? Azwar Ahmed. Any other bids? So if there is no bids, we can stick with the Jaffna at the base price of 100. So Azwar going at 100 points for Jaffna once, twice, and thrice. So with that, no, Jaffna, we need 4 more players. And we need 4 more players. So let's see who is the next player. The next player is Mohammad Riaz. Mohammad Riaz, age of 38, right-hand batsman, right-arm off-spinner, Fearless Fighters Cricket Club Division 2 player. So any bids for Mohammad Riaz? Any bids for Mohammad Riaz at the base price of 100? Here we go, Candy, with a base price of 100 for Mohammad Riaz. Any bids for him? If no bids, we can stick to Candy at the base price of 100. So Riaz, here we go. So selling to Candy for 100 at once, twice, and thrice. The next player is Abdul Sifan. Abdul Sifan. So any bids for Sifan? Any bids for Sifan at the base price of 100? Here we go, Candy is bidding for Sifan at the base price of 100. Any other bids for Sifan? Sifan is going for Candy for 100 at once, twice, and thrice. So Sifan is for Candy at the base price of 100. So with that, Candy, they want to go for another top up. Yes. So Candy is going for the second top up. So Gold and Candy, they have done their top up. So they are done with the maximum number of top ups allowed this auction. So Colombo have got one. Jaffna, very smart. No top ups. I hope they can finish their players list without a top up. So shall we go for the next player? Yes, player is Sachin Gamage. Sachin Gamage is an all-rounder, right-hand batsman, right-arm fast bowler, and playing for Taproben. Any bids for Sachin? Any bids for? Here we go. Goal at the base price of 100. 120 for Jaffna. 140 for goal. 140 for goal. 140 for goal for Sachin. 140, 160 for Jaffna, 160 for Jaffna, 180 for goal. Sachin is okay. 200 for Jaffna, 200 for Jaffna, 200 for Jaffna. Sachin is right now at Jaffna with 200 points. So we gonna conclude Sachin for Jaffna at once, twice, and thrice. So let's go for the next player. Danushka Rajasekhar, a bowling all-rounder. He's a right-hand batsman, right-arm medium fast bowler. We're playing for QNB. So any bids for Danushka? Any bids for Danushka? Any bids for Danushka at the base price of 100? If no bids, we can move to the next player. Can we go to the next player? Yes. So the next player is Shaheen Sabri. Shaheen Sabri, age of 29, all-rounder, left-arm batsman, left-arm orthodox bowler, and playing for Ali. Anyone would like to bid him for? At the base price of 100. Here we go, Colombo with a base price of 100. Jaffna 120, Candy 160, beg your pardon, 140, 160, 180, 200, 220, 220, 240, 240. So Colombo is going for their second top out. Colombo is going for their second top out. So Colombo, Shaheen is right now in Colombo at the price of 220, 240, beg your pardon. Candy 260, Jaffna 280, Jaffna 280. Shaheen is gonna, okay, Colombo 300, 280. Now Colombo 300. Colombo 300, Candy 320, Candy 320, Jaffna 340, Candy 360, 380 for Jaffna. Shaheen is gonna stay with, okay, Candy 400, Candy 400, 500 points. 420, Colombo for Shaheen at the price of 420, Jaffna 440, Jaffna 440, Jaffna 440 for Shaheen, Shaheen Sabri with Jaffna right now. Colombo 460, 480 for Jaffna again, Jaffna 480, Candy 500, Candy with 500, Candy with 500 for Shaheen, 520 for Jaffna. So Shaheen is going to travel to Jaffna, isn't he? So Shaheen is right now with Jaffna with 520 points. Colombo, here we go, 540. Shaheen is from Colombo right now. Jaffna again, 540. 560, beg your pardon. 560. Shaheen is, okay, 580. 600. Jaffna with the points of 600 for Shaheen. 620 for Colombo. 640 for Jaffna. 640 for Jaffna. 660 for Colombo. 680 for Jaffna again. 660, 680 for 700 for Colombo. 700 for Colombo. 720 for Jaffna. Jaffna for 720. Jaffna for 720. Oh, yeah. So Shaheen is gonna stay with Jaffna for 720 points once, twice, and thrice. So shall we have the next player? Yes, Marlon Fernando. Marlon Fernando, right-hand batsman, right-arm medium bowler, and he's playing for Qatar Cricket Club. Anybody would like to bid for him at the base price of 100? Anybody would like to bid him? Yes, goal, here we go, 100. Goal with the base price of 100 for Marlon Fernando. Marlon Fernando. If there are no other bids, so we can go for goal. Yes, here we go, goal with the 100 points for Marlon Fernando at once, twice, and thrice. So here we go, he'll be the last player to have the auction right now. Then the remaining players, all the unsold players will be put on a draw. So let's see who is the last player. He's Jasi at the age of 28, an all-rounder. right-hand batsman, right-arm medium fast bowler, playing for Qatar Cricket Club. So Jaffna is going for a top-up.
Everyone has
With that, so all the teams have done their top-up for the maximum, which is 2 top-ups as well. So who is going to take Jasim at the base price of Jaffna? Here we go, at the base price of 100 for Jasim. Okay, here we go. Jasim is going to Jaffna at the base price of 100. So right now, Colombo needs 1 player, Jaffna and Gaul same, and Candy they need 2 more players to complete their squad. So gentlemen, with this we are now done with the main auction list. So now we're gonna go for the remaining players or the unsold players.
Seems
Okay, first round is already finished. Currently, Colombo need one player. Colombo ikkana yode. Oh, Jaffna ikkana.
Jaffna guy?
Goal girl 1 and Candy you need 2. We will display the players who are unshown. 20 players, right? 22 players. We will display one by one. Whoever want to bid, you can raise it. Okay? If you wish a player to bid, you can raise your hand. Then we will stop that player for the bid. No one is bid. Out of the 22, no one is bid. We will draw it. Draw, for the current situation, it will go like this. We will average out the remaining players. For example, Kalambu, they need one player, so they have 730 points balance. So average out is 730. So they will give the first preference for the current scenario. To pick. So Jaffna, they need one player, they have 450. So they will be the second to pick. Candy, they have 500, they have two players, so average it out for 250. So you will get the third option to pick two players. So remaining last option will come to you. So we will display first. You are just making the slides who are not sold. Then we decide.
Sri Lanka. So gentlemen, we are done with the first round of auction and now we'll list out the unsold players. Okay, it's not for the bid but for you to know that who are the unsold players. So here we go. There are about 20 players, 22 players. So let's see who are the unsold players in the first round of auction. Sahir Falil. Sahir Falil. Mohammad Shamil, Afish Salim, Atik Ali, Mohammad Sajid, Arnold Peters, Luke Silva, Mohammad Anis, Mohammad Riaz, Iqbal Lalu, Shane Fernando, Don Hashan, Sandesh Gunasekar, Suresh Gunasekara, Yuresh Gunasekara, Asanka Pereira, Gehan Chandima, Rajita Jayasuriya, Indika Liyanagi, Akshay Dhananjana, Akshita Ishara, Dhanushka Rajasekar, Mohammad Sahib. So these are the 22 players who were unsold in the first round of auction. Here we go. Once again, we will go through the players who were unsold. Sahir Falil, Mohammad Shamil, Hafiz Salim, Atiq Ali, Mohammad Sajid, Arnold, Luke Silva, Mohammad Anis, Mohammad Riaz, Iqbal Lalu, Shane Fernando, Dornashan, Sandesh Gunasekara, Yuresh Gunasekara, Asanka Pereira, Gehan Chandima, Rajita Jayasuriya, and Indika Liyanagi, Akshay Dhananjana, Akshita Ishara, Dhanushka Rajasekara, and last place Mohammad Sahib.
That's all these points, huh? Remaining points. So you have any preferred players to pick, or you want other slides again? Of this stuff. No, sir. No.
Yes, let's make it fast, yeah. Okay, here we go. The unsold players is the first player to repeat is Sahir Falil. Sahir Falil. Any bids for Sahir Falil? Okay, next. Mohammad Shamil. Any bids for, okay, Candy is bidding for Mohammad Shamil at the base price of 100. 150, beg your pardon, 150. Candy with 150 for Shamil. No bids, we can stick to Candy at once, twice and thrice. So Mohammad Shamil is sold to Candy for 150 points. So the next player. Okay, the next player is Hafiz Salim. Hafiz Salim. Any bids for Hafiz at the base price of 150? At the base price of 150 for Hafiz Salim. So shall we go to the next player, please? Atiq Ali, wicket keeper batter, Atiq Ali. Any bids for Atiq Ali at the base price of 100? Colombo Cobras, winning at the base price of 100. Any other bids? If no any other bids, we can stick to Colombo Cobras for 100 points. Once, twice, and thrice. Atiq Ali for Colombo Cobras at 100 points. So with that, I think Colombo Cobras are done with their players. Congratulations, Colombo Cobras. We wish you all the best for the tournament. And let's go for the next player. Okay, the next player, Mohammad Sajid, again wicket-keeper batsman. Wicket-keeper batsman. Sajid, Mohammad Sajid. Anybody would like to bid for him? So let's go for the next player. So next cricketer is Arnold. Anyone would like to bid for Arnold? So let's move to the next player, please. Okay, Luke Silva. Luke Silva. Any bids for Luke? Let's go for the next player. Mohammad Anis. Any bids for Mohammad Anis? Batsman. Any bids for Mohammad Anis? Okay, let's go for the next. Okay, Mohammad Riaz, a bowler. Mohammad Riaz, a bowler. Any bids for Mohammad Riaz at the base price of 100? Any bids? Okay, let's go for the next player. Okay, Iqbal. Any bids for Iqbal? An all-rounder. No bids for Iqbal. So let's go for the next player. Shane Fernando. Shane Fernando. Any bids for Shane? No, let's go for the next player. Don Nashan. Don Nashan. Any bids for Don? If no bids, we can move. Okay, Sandesh Gunasekara. Sandesh Gunasekara. Here we go. Goal is bidding at the base price of 100 for Sandesh. Jaffna coming with 120. Jaffna is coming with 120. Goal is 140. Goal with 140. Jaffna with 160. Jaffna with 160 for Sandesh. 160 for Jaffna. So he's staying with Jaffna for 160 points. Once, twice, and thrice. So she's for Jaffna Jaguars for 160 points. So with that, Jaffna is also concluding their team list. Congratulations and wish you all the best for the tournament. So let's see who is the next player. Yuresh Gunasekara. Any bids for Yuresh? I think now only Gol and Candy. Gol and Candy has to bid for these players. Yuresh Gunasekara. No bids? Yes, let's move. Asanka Pereira. Asanka Pereira. Any bids for Asanka Pereira? Any bids for Asanka Pereira? No bids? Let's move. Gehan Chandima. Gehan Chandima. Gol and Candy. You have to bid for one of these players. Okay. Next player. Rajita Jayasuriya. Rajita Jayasuriya. Any bids for Gol? Yes, here we go. Bidding at the base price of 100. So 100 points for Rajita for Gol. If no bids, we can stick to Gol with 100 points. Yes, here we go. Once, twice, and thrice. So the Gol is also concluding their team card. Wish you all the best for your tournament. And Candy has to pick one player from the remaining unsold players. Yes, let's go. Indika Lienege. Indika Lienege. Move to the next one, please. Akshay Dhananjana. Akshay Dhananjana. Akshay Dhananjana. Akshita Ishar. Akshita Ishar. Akshita Ishar. Thank you much. Akshita Ishar. Danushka Rajasekar. Danushka Rajasekara. Mohammad Sahil. Okay, here we go, Candy. Well done and congratulations, Candy. We wish you all the best. So with that, we are concluding the draw for the, beg your pardon, the auction for the players. So successfully we have divided 12 players. That means you have brought 12 players, 13 players. Yeah, 13 with the captain. So each team, so thank you so much for your wonderful time. The next is the tournament draw. The next is tournament draw. So we will display the teams. Candy, Jaffna, Colombo and Gaul. Make sure that your team is on the screen. Colombo, one more time, please.
Yeah, before moving to the draw, I would like to inform about the tournament structure. Yeah. Okay guys, so we will play the first rounds of all to 4 teams, and the winners will take for the finals and the losers will go for the 3rd place. So each team will get 2 matches to play, and I'm sure it will be tough conditions. Also by April 3rd it will be little the heat, but yet the game will keep us alive. So all the best, all the 4 teams. Now we'll move on to the draw, and let's conclude the event afterwards.
Akan, there is some question. Yeah. In case if any player during this time, selected player goes anything happens, we have a pool. We will get yeah. The pool and by players like that.
Right, one more update. Those who was not selected will be having a chance like in the standby pool, where out of those 13 members of any team is not available on the particular day, has to inform us in advance, or else if it is an injury, we can reconsider the pool that were already auctioned, not from anyone from outside beyond these auctioned players. So we will see you at that time. So these are players will be the standby players for the tournament.
So now it's time for the tournament draw. It's very easy and straightforward. Already director has briefed you about the tournament structure. So we have got 4 numbers here. So we'll call upon each team. Okay, we would like to call upon the owners or their representative to come forward and pick their lucky draw number. So let's go ahead. From goal, somebody? So Colombo brass. Macam.
Colombo 4 and 1 and 2.
Goal 2.
Jaffna versus Colombo. Jaffna 3. So yeah, congratulations. We have the first match for the day. Team number 1 and 2. Team number 1, Candy versus Gaul. And the second game, Colombo versus Jaffna. So wish you all the best and good luck, boys. So start practicing.
Once again, thank you so much, gentlemen, for your valuable time. I hope you enjoyed the auction and the draw. Now it's time for the tournament. Be prepared and get your best shot for the tournament day. And we would like to see Wellon Sri Lankan's Premier League 2026 to be a highly successful one. Until then, stay safe. We wish you all the best. Once again, we would like to thank our sponsors. Of course, our title sponsor is Wellon, and we have got our co-sponsors, Stallion Sports Academy and Gear Up Sports, HB Sports. Thank you so much, Mr. Iran Tabatege and Mr. Ryan, Mr. Mohammed Fazla. Thank you so much for your Fiora Pets and Aquarium, and Mr. Mohammed Ajwal and Mr. Mohammed Farza. So once again, thank you so much. We wish you all the best.
Thank you.